Hello lovely people and welcome back to the channel. I'm Clara and today I'm reviewing for you the Kat Von D Mini Metal Matte Palette. For those of you who are coming here from the Too Faced Diamond Light Highlighter video, I'm glad that you joined us and I hope that you will give me some feedback on whether you want this as the next giveaway. Again, don't forget to enter in our current Tarte giveaway for the Foil Finger Paints palette. That is still ongoing until January 15th. I'll leave a link in the description box below for you guys and let's just jump right into the review. So first of all, Kat Von D always has really cool and clever artwork. On this side it looks like it says metal, and if you turn it over it does say matte on it, which is pretty cool. This is a mini size of her metal matte palette, which I actually don't have because I wasn't really sure if I would use some of the kind of crazier shades like the blues and the greens, so that's why I think she released kind of a miniature version that's a lot more neutral and warm toned and kind of easier to wear. This palette does call itself a mini palette, but it's not really so little as you can see. It does retail for $39. It has 17 grams of product in it, and it does have 10 eyeshadows, 5 of which are matte and then 5 are her metal crush shades, which are very like metallic and shimmery. So let's just go down each row and talk about the colors. And I do want to mention also there's a full-size mirror in this palette, which I love. So from light to dark of the metal crush shades, we have Thunderstruck, which is a white with a gold shift. I do have this as a single in my collection and I really love it. It looks great on the brow bone and also on the inner V of the eye. We have Flash, which is a beautiful golden color. I really like how much this one pops on the eyes. I'm wearing it kind of in the inner third today. We have Dose, which is a orange copper shade. And we have Synergy, which is a brown bronze metallic shade. And I'm wearing a little bit of that one just right underneath the eye. And we have Raw Power, which is a beautiful kind of berry shade, but it does have quite a bit of like pink and warmth in it. It's a little bit lighter than it looks in the pan, and I'm wearing that across most of the lid today. I really do like how it kind of softens the look even though it's quite a strong color. And then of the mattes we have Bone, which is a beautiful brow bone shade. Even though it is quite light, I do think if you're even a medium in skin tone, this could be a little bit too light for you, but it is a very fair person friendly palette with the transition colors. Feather is another one that I think would look best on fair skin tones because it is a very, very pale yellow. Suede is a light tan color. Oak is a dark brown color. And both Suede and Oak are pretty neutral toned browns. I was hoping for something just a little bit warmer to use in the crease with the berry shades, but these managed to work okay. And lastly, we have the darkest matte shade, which is Velvet, and I adore this shade so much. It's a beautiful vampy purple and it just applies so well. It's so pigmented. It's really actually an excellent shade, and I used that on the outer third of my lid today. So I did decide to go with more of like a purple berry golden look because I saw a lot of looks using this palette that were more like warm orange bronze kind of neutrally sort of looks. And actually when I saw that, I was seeing a lot of looks that looked very similar coming out of this palette, which made me sort of worried because I thought, well, maybe you can't get a lot of variety of looks out of the palette. So I just wanted to try something a little bit different, and actually I'm really, really pleased with it. Now that I've played with it a little bit, I do think that you can get quite a variety of looks out of this palette, either kind of like a neutral look or like a light kind of warm tone look, more of a brown and copper look, or you can go a little bit more vampy with it. So I like that there's quite a lot more variety in this palette than I was expecting. I do think it's strange that there aren't more like mid-tone colors in the mattes for transition, especially because I think these two colors down here wouldn't necessarily work very well on someone who's deeper in skin tone. Even the yellow I had a little bit of a hard time with on me, and I'm not, you know, particularly tan at all, but it didn't really want to show up as color. It looked a little bit washed out on me. I do think that these colors would look really pretty on somebody with fairer skin than me, but I do wish she would have included a couple more like mid-ranged colors in the mattes. And that's really my only minor complaint with the palette. Other than that, I think it's fantastic. I think if this had arrived a little bit earlier and I had more time to play with it, it could be one of my favorite palettes of the year, under 50 bucks. I just think that the quality of these shadows really speaks for itself. And speaking of my favorite products of the year, Next week, I am going to be doing a Favorites of 2017 series starting on the 26th and going through the 30th. So please subscribe if you're at all interested in checking that out. And just a reminder to check out the giveaway of the Tarte palette, which I'll leave a link below in the description. I hope that you've enjoyed this review. Please let me know if there's anything I can do to make my reviews more helpful for you guys. And thank you so much for watching. I'll talk to you all again really soon. Bye guys.